Hey there, I'm Donna Doyon. Let's try this again. I just tried going live and I looked over and it didn't look like it was working, so I'm not sure. Today I'd like to share with you 5 tips for de-stressing your holiday season just a little bit. And each of these tips will just take a few minutes to perform. For those of you who don't know me, I help people incorporate healthier habits into their daily routine. If you're a person who people can set their alarm clock by you or can set their watches by you because you're such a person of routine, we can find ways to add those little things that will make you healthier and happier and just slide it into your daily routine and you'll barely know it's there, but the long-term improvements are amazing. So today, 5 tips to de-stress your holidays a little bit. The first thing is just watch some movie clips on YouTube. Sometimes we don't have enough time or we don't want to spend a whole evening watching a 1.5 or 2 hour movie. YouTube is amazing because you can find those funny clips from your favorite holiday movies. Now, who can resist the scene from A Christmas Story when Ralphie finally gets to talk to Santa Claus and he's up there and he wants that Red Ryder BB gun, and I don't remember the whole name of that little BB gun that he wanted. And then Santa says, "But kid, you'll put your eye out." And he sends him down that slide. He just puts his boot on Ralphie's head and says, "Ho, ho, ho." It's one of my favorite scenes in the movie. Well, except for all the Bumpkus dogs when they run off with the turkey. I mean, that's just crazy beans. But you can spend time on YouTube and just watch 2 or 3 or 4 minute video clips of some of your favorite holiday scenes. Another classic is National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. One of my favorite scenes in that movie is when the squirrel is in the Christmas tree and senile old grandma, she hears it, she says, "What's that funny sound?" And people are saying, "You, nothing, nothing, nothing." And then I forget his main character, Chevy Chase's character, he says, "Yeah, I hear it too." And he goes to investigate and he parts the branches on the tree. And then he sees a squirrel and his eyes get big. And then the squirrel comes jumping out at him and he jumps all over and everyone is freaking out. And then they have to get the squirrel out of the house. Classic comedy. It's a funny scene. If you don't remember it or if you haven't watched that movie, it's great. So take a few minutes, relive those favorite scenes from your holiday movies. Another favorite thing that you can do is just sing. Singing just relaxes you. Even those somber songs that get you into a real heartfelt, serious moment, those can just be so touching. In fact, just recently I saw a video post on Facebook where someone encouraged us not to play the song "I'll Be Home for Christmas" because for so many people that just brings up so much heartache and pain if their homes are gone or if they've been through crises. And so that song can really bring up a lot of pain for people. But then other people mentioned it's just a beautiful song and the sentiment is so lovely that there's no place like home for Christmas, or "I'll be home for Christmas." And so you find your sweet spot. So you can sing the happy, holly jolly Christmas songs, or you can sing some of the spiritual songs of your culture, the ones that just are poignant and bring you more in touch with what the season is about or what it means to you. You can sing your favorite classic rock songs, you can sing rap, you can sing country, whatever it is you want to sing. Singing just relaxes you, it makes you feel good. And I think it was the Carpenters who sang, "Sing, sing a song, make it simple, make it strong," something. "Don't worry that it's not good enough for anyone else to hear. Just sing, sing a song." And if I can do it live on Facebook, you can sing in your car, you can sing in your office space. I recently heard the story of a woman who she'll find herself just singing spontaneously all year long. And she will sing in the grocery store. And I've heard people singing in the grocery store before, and I've always just kind of smiled and watched them and thought, "Oh, isn't that cute?" Well, now after hearing that this woman does it, and she doesn't do it intentionally, it's just her happy nature coming out. And I have decided the next time I hear someone singing in the grocery store or wherever, I am going to go over to them and join them if I know the words. So that's a challenge I present to you as well. What are your favorite songs to sing out in public? And that's something I would love to know in the comments. Help me improve my repertoire of musical songs. So another thing that you can do to reduce your holiday stress is just be like a kitty or a dog and find a place in the sunshine. Whether you're inside in a window, just letting the rays of the sun warm your face, warm your hands, just stand there, just let it flow over you and take those few minutes. If you can be outside, it's even better. I think it was last weekend, Earl and I were out hiking, and he has a tendency to block my sunshine. And he's doing it most of the time, I think, because he's trying to block the wind for me. But I would rather feel the wind and the sun on my face than to have the wind blocked and no sun. So if you can find that spot in the sunshine, it's wonderful, isn't it? It's warm, it's comforting, it just feels good. It helps to relieve the stress, just a few minutes of standing in a spot of sunshine. Many years ago, I had a dog who loved the sunshine, and throughout the day, she would move where she was laying to settle into the spot of sunshine. So she knew the value of sunshine. One thing I am always going to recommend for de-stressing, whether it's the holiday time or any other time of the year, is go for a walk. It's not physically demanding. You don't have to worry about having special clothes or special shoes for it, although high heels probably would not be comfortable. But just go for a short walk. If you're inside and you don't have the opportunity to go outside, walk around your office space, walk around your building, walk around your home. Excuse me. If you have an opportunity to go to a store or a mall, most places you can walk there. You can, get your heart rate going a little bit. If you're out doing some holiday shopping, between stores, make a loop around the mall. Just add some, walk with some intention, not just to get to the next item you're purchasing, but add a little bit extra. As I always say, park at the far end of the parking lot. Briskly walk to the building, briskly walk back. Exercise is always going to help you de-stress. It gets your blood going, warms you up, and makes you feel good. The final suggestion is also helpful for getting chores done. I am one of those crazy people who enjoys doing the dishes. I enjoy washing dishes by hand. I do have a dishwasher, use that most of the time. But there's something about washing dishes by hand. Now here's the thing, there's power in water. The sound of the water coming out of the faucet. It's relaxing, it's calming, it stimulates your hearing. And then the feel of the warm water on your hands. That's powerful. You can just feel the cleaning and just feels good. And then you put the soap. You've got the soap, and I use a lemony smelling soap. So whatever scent you have on your soap, if you do, you spray that onto the sponge. You start to get the foam up, and you're washing dishes, and you've got the scent of the soap. You've got the warmth of the water, the sound of the water, that sensation of the slippy, slidey of the soap. And plus you're doing something that's helpful, a helpful chore, restoring order to the chaos that was in your sink. And then you're putting sparkling clean dishes into the dish drainer. Or if you prefer, you can still put them into the dishwasher, because then you know that they'll get that extra heat from the water temperature. They'll get sanitized the way that you might want them to be sanitized. But those are 5 tips to help you de-stress a little bit over the holiday season. So you can watch those video clips, something that's funny, that's relaxing. You can sing your favorite songs, whether you're in the car, in public, or in private. Just pick a song and start singing it. You can find a spot of sunshine. There's something about that will always call to my heart. Just thinking about it makes me relax. Of course, you can walk. And then finally, you can do the dishes because it's amazing. Um, there's just something about water, sunshine, fresh air, and that's what most of these tips encompass today. So I hope that you have a great week. Do some things to take care of yourself this week as far as de-stressing around the holidays. We want to enjoy them. We want to relax. We don't want to start hating the holidays because of all of the stressors that come along with it. So just relax today and enjoy one of these tips. And I will see you next week.